Good morning, everybody. How are you? Sunday morning. Well, this is where I am. And I titled the video, you can't see it, but my house is about, 4 kilometers that way. There somewhere. That's about my house. There. And then there's a lovely North Berwick. That's a whalebone, just in case. Well, it's not a real one anymore. It used to be a real one, and then it deteriorated so much that they replaced it with a plastic one because it was so iconic. But it was a real whale jaw. Look at this epic view. Isn't it insane? So I titled the video, I always knew I was above the law. Bit of tongue-in-cheek, because this hill is called the law. And technically speaking, I'm finally now above the law. Although I did spend most of my 20s, actually late teens, and most of my 20s thinking I was above the law. Yeah, a lot of craziness happened back then. I'm sure you can resonate with that. Reflecting back on, there's a great song by James, and it's called, it's not called, but one of the lyrics is, "Getting away with it all messed up. That's the living." And I mean, that is it, getting away with it. Getting away with it all messed up. Getting away with it all messed up. That's the living. I'm quite glad I don't put myself in those situations anymore. Although now and again, the brain of mine craves that kind of insanity. And I wanted to just see if anybody reflects on this, or if this strikes a chord with you. But we went through this process the other day in the office of, it's not psychometric testing, but it's like psychometric testing, but it sees how you behave in a work environment. It's called Kolbe, Kolbe. It's really, really insightful. And it sort of shows whether you're a more strategic thinker, or whether you like hands-on or visualization and all that kind of stuff. Very, very powerful. And in understanding your team and helping how you communicate with each other. However, mine comes out with 10 on the quick start. And as I spoke to the woman who was leading this, she was explaining, that in the decades or so that they've been doing Kolbes, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of Kolbes all over the world. She's only ever come across a handful of people who are 10 on the quick start. So, and the 10 on the quick start is not just wanting risk, uncertainty, and now. By the way, now I say, now is my middle name. I want it now, I always want it now, everything right now. And interestingly, it is craving, not just wanting risk. I need it in my life. I need risk, I need near-death experiences, so I thought this really interesting. And I could see how that would relate then to perhaps drinking behavior, or wanting to go out, constantly put things on the edge, constantly try and fuck things up for myself. Either fucking myself up or fucking things up, and trying to create those situations. So it's interesting in discovery about myself, and then how do I, and I see this a lot with people. They say, well, I really enjoy that, getting fucked up or getting out of my head and craving that. And now knowing it myself, I can say to them, well, how are you finding that in another way? And this is really what 1 Year No Beer is all about, right? It's about how are you finding the thing that you want through alcohol, through another way, a way that makes you feel better and improves your life. For a while I was into motorsport, and I loved that, and I got a great kick out of it. I certainly love mountain biking and things like that, and those are the things that I need to do more of. I need to do more adrenaline sports and be on the edge and take my life at risk, within reason. Obviously I'm a dad, and that's important. Husband and dad, family man. So don't want to be dying yet. So those are my insights for today. I don't know if that resonates with you, thinking about the risk element and the need for uncertainty and the need for, the edge. And if it is, then I'm wondering what you're doing in your life that's going to enable that and allow you to get that in a good way. Because if you aren't, you're always going to crave the destruction. And we don't want to do that, do we? We don't want to do that. We want to keep our lives intact, happy and healthy. I hope you are all having a super smashing Sunday. Hopefully my video is working, but Vicky's now saying I'm a robot. So I do apologise if this is a horrible video. I don't know why it keeps doing it. I will look into it this time. Have a great Sunday. I'll see you all soon. Bye!